they deserve the limelight that they should get to also put their message across, both to the country and to their delegates. So, people are nodding when you are telling them how changing the course of this country, giving this country a great future, begins with changing the hearts with education and everything else. They applaud, but are they with you? And the question I ask is the monetization of the process. You don't seem to have the money bag.
Not the money bag, but people are supporting. There are many people who have visited Dr. Adutwum.org and they are supporting around the world. They want to see a new kind of politics. A politician who come into the space and say, I want to change the course of history of my constituents. Look at the Bosomtwi miracle, as people call it. 93 engineers graduated the last 2 years from one constituency, fully sponsored through Yaw Adutwum Foundation. Accommodation taken care of, school fees paid, stipend to take care of their feeding.
I wrote about that on Something's Stake and commended you highly for it because the whole world and the nation, regardless of how partisan, how polarized you are, should see that that is a great thing. That if we had all our MPs doing that, we will have a great nation. But that's a small constituency. You are able to take, looking up to close to 100 or more people to become engineers, to become doctors.
It's a good example, Samson, of what can happen in this country. A good example because you see, when you are electing a flag bearer, you are electing somebody who can win the general election. That should be the focus of the delegates, and that's the case we make with them. That look at Dr. Adutwum, look at my handiwork, go around the country. Every location you're going to find a school that I was able to put there. You're going to see a model STEM school. You are going to see something that you did not expect in STEM education. Biomedical sciences are being taught now in high school. Aviation and aerospace in our high schools. Go to Opoko at Prempeh, we are doing engineering. Go to Presec, we are doing engineering. Dr. Adutwum is that kind of person who dreams big, visionary, but is a hands-on guy. I know how to implement. So if you're looking for somebody who can help to transform this nation, you are looking at Dr. Adutwum, because I'm not just a politician, I'm a techno-politician.
But the delegates are enticed by goodies, money, and there are those who can afford to do that.
My brother, when the NPP was going to elect a bearer for 1996, President Kufuor, now president, was underestimated. It was a huge surprise. The Selbys, the Dubois were there. Had the question of some people saying, let's take somebody who had been tested, a Dubois. That guy, that man, who broke the culture of silence in this country, fiery figure. People thought he should get a second chance. The delegate thought otherwise and gave it to Kufuor. So what I'm saying is that we may be underestimating the wisdom of the delegates. So Dr. Adutwum, when I'm looked at as an underdog, I like it. But when I look at the faces of delegates, our whole central and other places, when they share with me how they felt when I was speaking with them, when they begin to realize that I bring hope, the son of a cocoa farmer becoming the first of his kind to be the president of this republic, a teacher going to be in the Jubilee House. Teachers will be jubilating. Teachers will be with us. Teachers are happy. Teacher delegates are mobilizing for me. I want to be underestimated. The poll that matter will be the poll on January 31st. So I did not step into this without some background. Of course, education minister, largest ministry in this country, handling labor issues.
There are party stalwarts, former ministers, MPs who are making endorsements here and there. As far as the two other candidates are concerned, but we haven't heard that of Dr. Adutwum.
And that's why I tell the delegates that now is their turn. Because if I don't have all those, the positions are open to them. Mm-hmm. And people who didn't get the chance the last time, those who got the chance the last time want to get the chance again through the endorsement. Those who didn't get the chance, if you are listening to me, it's your time. Join the train. Go to dradutwum.org. Support us. It's your turn. Those who the last 8 years did not get the opportunity, it's your turn now. And some are coming and they are supporting because they know others got it. And those who got it are coming out to support and endorse to secure their positions.
What do you tell those who say you are in this so you can create a position of advantage the next time in future and not now? Because now is for one of the two who are topping the charts.
The delegate is watching you, they are assessing. We can't underestimate them. They are assessing. Go to places where people say, before you came, we were thinking about somebody else. After hearing you, we know your personal story. You know what you have done in America. You know you came back because Nana Akufo-Addo asked you to come back. Mm-hmm. And when you came, you have distinguished yourself. And we know that if we take you to the general election, you'll be more attractive to the independent voter, to the floating voter, to the teachers, to the churches that I work with. When I became a minister, I did not wait for the mission school leaders, the church leaders to come to my office to speak with me. I made an appointment and I went to them, whether it was the Methodist, the Catholic, the SDA. I went to them to talk to them about education. They respect me for that. They will be on board. They want a country where the leader is about transformation. We've been at this for a long time.
These people you are referring to are in the general population. They are not the delegates. You must first win the hearts of the delegate, the vote of the delegate, before you get the opportunity for all these people to look at you. The people you spoke to even before you rolled out, you rolled up your sleeves for this job. I remember that, I was one of the people you spoke to, and everybody you spoke to said, you're a good guy. You look like you have the temperament for it. The way you speak about how to use education to transform the country, it's so beautiful and people embrace it. But those people are not the voters.
Don't let us underestimate the delegates. The delegates want somebody who can win the general election. They are not interested in a flag-bearer taking them into opposition again. When they look at Dr. Adutwum and say, this man will be acceptable to the nation, don't underestimate them. They will go for Dr. Adutwum any day. When I go before them and they assess me and look at the hope I bring to that disadvantaged child growing up in Sabzugu, for him to know that I was once upon a time like Dr. Adutwum. If Dr. Adutwum becomes the president, I have hope. My brother, I will not underestimate the delegates. Something will happen January 31st, and I look forward to it. So I'm not a candidate.
People are talking about the issues of lack of discipline within the NPP, and now even some of your elders, like Professor Frimpong Boateng, are suffering and are being unprintable words are being said about Colossus, like such people. I mean, the first person to perform heart surgery, the person who set up the Kolebu, cardiothoracic center, who has a lot of history behind him, done many of first things. How do you feel about some of these things when they say you need someone who can really bring the discipline in the party?
Someone who can bring the discipline to the party, someone who can really think through things and allow cooler heads to prevail. Someone who can work behind the scenes and speak to people, hey, stop that. Someone who has an idea of rebranding and presenting our party as an attractive option to Ghanaians.
Someone who has